I knew I wanted to go to college. I know I wanted to finish college. You know, like.
Did you do that, Bree?
I did everything.
You finished college?
Yeah,
what college?
Tennessee State University.
Yeah, there you go.
See, I knew.
Big Blue.
I knew. I'm my bad. Yo, shout out TSU, man. What's up, man? We used to
eat Taco Bell out there.
get
cafeteria.
chased out of that parking lot. Wilson Dorm. I have. Oh my God! But having
that's dangerous.
Having your son, I see you take your son a lot of places. I was hoping that you bring your son on this podcast because he's famous now.
Yeah.
Because he goes to studio, he goes to meetings with Bree everywhere.
Yeah, he gonna be at rehearsal tonight. I had to pick one. Which one do I want him to go to?
Me and my son, we eatin', he already bossin', I take him to meetings. I do not play with the films, yeah, I would just leave, we too old for cheating. Only focus on miles and I'm feeding, you see me, yeah.
Hi, yo, what's up? This your boy Lano XL, Mr. 18 Pockets.
And it is me, Mr. McGee, a.k.a. Lil Boopy, a.k.a. Born Rich, man. We are in the building with a special guest today,
Most
man.
definitely.
Yeah, we got our brother, your brother, Lano's brother, my brother, Cashville's brother.
Yes.
We got Lil Bree in the building, y'all.
What's going on, man? I'm thankful to be here, you know.
How you been doing, bro?
Sure.
I've been doing real good, so you know, I'm thankful.
I think the last time I seen
gratitude.
I think the last time I seen you, what did we say it was? Was that 2015, 2016, somewhere in there, man?
Yeah.
Boy, you was a little snot-nosed whippersnapper then, man.
I was wild.
He was kicking up dust then.
Y'all just showed me the video before we started the interview, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Nah, that was
that's crazy.
The way that went down was crazy. We had the air conditioner going. I'm gonna put the link in the chat so y'all go back and check that out. But we had the loud air conditioner. I think I went to Walmart, bought like a $200 camera, and we got it in, though, man. And I appreciate you for that, and I also appreciate you for this look right here today, bro.
Man, for sure. We got a famous rapper.
Yeah, because what we try to do here, man, we want to bring in, you know, some of our people, especially artists here that's making moves, you know.
Big moves.
Movie stars. Y'all check his IMDb.
Yeah.
Yeah, that man got film. I guess we can talk about that, bro. What was that like? What was the name of the Netflix show that you was on?
Rhythm and Flow.
That was T.I. I know T.I. was on that joint.
Yeah.
What was
Cardi B, right?
Yep.
Okay. T.I. Cardi B.
We got T.I. Cardi B, Chance the Rapper.
Okay.
A lot of different special guests. Jesse Collins was the producer of it.
Yes. Shout out Jesse.
And Jesse Collins, you know, that's the big house power guy. So I'm just thankful that I was able to be in the same room with Jesse Collins. And if y'all don't know who Jesse Collins is, that's the guy that make the Super Bowl. Halftime.
Big league. Yeah,
okay.
Big league.
Okay.
So when you went in, when you was in front of the Cardi B and you got an opportunity to rap your song, Chance the Rapper. These are, you know what I'm saying? These are the major leagues right here.
Yeah.
Instantly, soon as you done, how you feel? What's Bree? Give me that feeling of Bree.
Man, really, the first audition when the televised first audition with Big Boy, Quavo, and T.I. was the best one for me. You know, the stuff that, you know, Big Boy told me off camera and on camera, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just went a long way, you know. And I still walk with that to this day, you know. Big Boy was like, man, you remind me of Andre. That's what I need to hear. You know, like just about how I carry myself. You know what I'm saying?
That's high praise.
And, my spirit. So it was like, that's all I really needed. The other stuff, honestly, like, you know, we got to be down there in L.A. for a long period of time shooting. You know, stuff that y'all don't get to see on television. So we really got to know, you know, Cardi and T.I. and Chance.
Yeah, off
really
camera.
And really got to know the people that people look up to, you know. Nice. And I'm appreciative of that, you know. I more so, you know, it wasn't about performing in front of them. For me at that time, where my mindset was that I was in like a survival mode. So it was kind of like, it was kind of like depressing in a way, to be real. You know, that whole situation, to be real. Like people don't realize, like when you come from nothing and you got that opportunity, you feel like that's all you got.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of artists that was on that show, they could relate to that. You know, that's why we still tapped in, because it's like you had the best of the world in one room, and we all got to really heal with each other and talk to each other about that type of stuff. You know
so how are those relationships now? You still, because I heard you say you tapped in with them. So
but I tap in with everybody in the industry. You know, like anybody y'all ever seen me really shake up with, like I'm not one of them false people. You know, like, this is me all the time. So like
video prove it right there. You see what you just seen, that something that was created 8-9 years ago, and you get to see it now, and you get to see the transition from then to now.
The growth.
It's crazy.
So let me ask you this right here, because I want to get into when you said when you performing in front of these people and you knowing that you're coming from this and now you got this opportunity and you say everybody in that room. One thing I will always just love is I don't never have a plan B.
That's me.
This is my plan A.
That's what I
my
always
plan
preach.
A have to work. The only way my plan A is going to work is I'm going to go hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hard. So I feel you right there. So
I
when
feel
you was
like-
doing that,
And that's where I was mentally then. But I kind of deleted that from my mind though. That plan B thing. But I don't even care. I don't really. Everything is a tool to plan A. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you went through. You know, because there's a lot of artists out here. You know, they struggling artists. This would be G. A lot of artists are struggling. And they gonna stay in this box forever and never get a chance to live. I just got off the phone with Adriana last night, and I was telling her like, it's a lot
shout
of
out,
artists-
Ariana.
That's my soul sister. But
Yeah.
I was telling her like, man, there's a lot of artists that may not ever get that chance to live because they putting so much pressure on like trying to blow up. You know, and like that's why I'm standing for that now. You know, because like I got the chance to experience, you know, being on tours, being in movies, being in television and film, and, like producing it, being a dude on the star scene. But like I'm about mental health awareness, but I'm trying to like bring that business in to help people like get out of that creative box. Like, feeling like it's, you know, you gotta be. Everybody can't be number one, and honestly, you gotta define what number one is to you.
Because everybody number one and everybody goal is not your goal. You know, that goal that what I'm trying to reach in life and what I'm trying to, the journey that I'm going down, it's not the journey that you're going to go down. So my number one is going to be different from your number one.
100%.
But I'm most definitely with you on that. Me and Mr. McGee talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
My bad, y'all. Excuse that. But I do have a question because now we're hearing a lot of conversations about leaving people behind, leaving the hood behind. You know, shout out to rest in peace to Nipsey. Rest in peace
definitely.
to
That's my idol.
they say a lot of rappers will be murdered. You know, not trying to go down the dark road, but
Nah,
I
we
do
can
wanna
go
speak
there.
on this.
Yeah.
They
We can
say
go there.
rappers will more likely be murdered in their own hometown, right?
That's facts.
So, what did you learn about leaving certain people and leaving certain situations in the past?
Man, I got a lot to say on that. Like, you know, early in my career, you know, like before everything really kicked off, like you seen the videos, you know, in our last interview, that was a great time for me. We was performing with Jacquees, who was on. We was finna get on this Mindless Behavior tour for people that's old and know who Mindless Behavior is.
Oh man, Mountain. Okay.
I gotta meet her.
The new people don't know who that is probably, but we was doing a lot, and then I got a chance to like open up for Odd Future, Tyler Creator on tour. Shout out to DJ
big,
Money Green for
big,
that album.
a big name.
But all this stuff was going on, and my friend DJ Malik, he ended up, you know, we was making money off of just throwing team parties here in Nashville.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
know, people was booking me for Sweet 16s, things like that at that time, and it was so much pressure, and I still deal with this pressure. You know, we didn't really get that chance to be like kids to be real.
Yeah.
I always was in a
It was-
like. So like he was battling, you know, that too, but he was from out east. I was Antioch out north. You know, that was more me. You know, so it's like he had ties to the hood, you know, differently than what I did. So he was really in there all the time. So like he had friend groups that, you know, took him out on, you know, accident. You know, and he in heaven right now. But you know, it's like I could literally look at everything now and be like, it's just like, it's your surroundings. Because honestly, he was supposed to be in the studio with me that night. When I got the call, I was leaving the studio, and it was like 3 a.m, and Brad's Fingers called me, and I felt the wind blow through my face. Like, it was cold, and my girl woke me up, and she was like, Brad's calling you. And we don't ever, like, if I'm asleep, I'm asleep. But Brad's calling me. I'm like, that's weird. Like, maybe I left something at the studio. Like, but in the same breath, why would he call me? And he gonna see me tomorrow because I was so always in the studio.
Yeah. Studio rat.
He called me. He was like, man, they talking about Malik done got shot or Malik shot himself. And I was like, I remember, I'm like, nah, they just playing. Like, Malik funny. He ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he wouldn't do that.
He wouldn't do that. Official, I call official. He like, man, call official. You know, official. I'm like, yo, DJ Official was goody, bro. Like, I'm trying to, you know, talk to him on a nice level. And he was like, hey, bro, they talking about Malik shot himself, bro. I'm like, if he tell me that, that's my boy.
Yeah, then it's
we the
stamped.
victory.
Yeah,
We the reason. You know, we created this whole thing together, us three. You know, like, so when he said that he was so serious, I'm like, damn. Like, I said, hey, where you at? He like, man, I'm on Dickerson Ross. Come scoop me up right now. Bet.
Yeah.
We scoop up, we go to the scene. I know I'm getting a lot of details.
Nah,
Nah,
you
you
straight.
good,
Nah,
you
you
good,
good.
We go to the scene, and I could just remember, like, we just, ambulance out there, and we just really just, like, me and him just calm and collected. That's who we are. You know, we just, like, looking around, you know, and it just didn't feel right. We like, yeah, something really happened. And then we seen his mama crying and his sister crying. We already knew what it was. But safe to say, man, like, that experience itself changed me as a whole. Like, I lost a friend that was close to me. And then on top of that, 2 or 3 months later, my boy D Savage, he ended up getting life in jail. And it's a big thing that's way heavy on me still to this day too. These are 2 situations that's traumatic situations that add on to my career. Because Malik, he was trying to create a promotion crew, and like it was just people that he couldn't trust that got him in that situation. But D Savage, you know, he was like a big homie in Antioch to a lot of people in good ways, not how people reference big homie. You know, but
not the negative way.
He can get into that for sure. But
Yeah, but not the negative way, the positive way.
Positive
the
big
positive
homie.
way.
So he ended up going to court. You know, some people did a crime, and he was somebody that picked him up after the crime and took him to another location, and they framed him as being a leader to tell these young dudes to do a crime.
Yeah,
And they played his music in court, showed all his album artwork, everything like that in court. I was sitting
to use it against him.
I went to every court date, so I know the whole thing. And like, you know, it's like he ain't in this situation now. He facing life in jail. And
That's crazy.
He's still,
He's still fighting.
He's still fighting.
He's still fighting right now. Keep
friend
fighting,
him.
brother.
But
Keep fighting.
It's like stuff like that, you know. And the crazy thing is, he got out for a second. And I had a video shoot. People don't even know. Shut the Door music video shoot. That brings me so much trauma because of that situation. Because I had the whole city out, and Savage, he got out on probation, and like he was out there, and he seen somebody that had something to do with the situation, and he was just trying to say, "Hey, do the right thing." The court took that as a threat. They put him back in there the next week.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I heard similar cases like that before.
And this happened all at my video shoot. And I was a little late. And I was just who I am. I'm a big-hearted person. I took that and hold that on me like, dang, is this my fault? You feel me? This who I am. That's just who I am.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, I'm always feeling like I can help people avoid situations.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I feel like that.
I wear my people on my
That's
sleeve.
another way of big homie, like you said, the positive way. Like, I feel like I can stop certain situations if I'm there. If I'm there and a situation happens, then I most definitely feel. So let me ask you this, though. So going through all of that right there, Malik and your homie Savage and everything, like is that what has evolved the musically now? Like, cause
I
now,
think so. I think so, but I think it's deeper than that too, though, because it was stuff I was going through that I couldn't talk about as a kid. Like, people don't realize, like the city put all this happiness on me for no reason. Like, just because they see my music video, they're like, bro, he had everything handed to him. He always smiling, but I had family issues too.
And you know what? I don't mean to stop you. I'm so happy that you got into that, because I'm gonna be honest. When I first ever got, I saw your music video. I didn't judge you. I looked at the music video because I'm a Nashvilleian and I love music, y'all. I want everybody in my city to win. I'm fighting for unity as we speak. I want everybody to win. If you're doing whatever, man, let's win.
Right.
So I say this, your second video I seen, that's when I started. Our culture go into stereotyping and putting something on you quick. And as soon as I seen like the second and third video, I was like, okay, he's more like Nelly.
Yeah, everybody.
And then I started saying. Then as I'm seeing it more, in my head, I'm thinking, not that you had everything handed to you, because I don't go that far with it. But I'm just looking at it as, okay, he's not this type. He's this type of
not
artist.
shoot 'em up, bang bang.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah.
Because what I get out of my city is shoot 'em up, bang bang.
Yeah.
But when I first saw you, I was
literally,
happy.
literally, I came from that though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, you feel me? That's why I feel so black sheep most of the time in my life, because like, I took the chance to make the change. You know, from everything that my family was built upon. You know what I'm saying? So, like, a lot of people, a big thing that really took me there, in 2020 when I was trying to like heal myself and try to figure out this new identity, and really just not even a new identity, just be me all the way creatively. like it was a producer. I ain't gonna know no names. They just gonna feel it when they hear it. But like I remember in the studio we was working at. They just wanted to work with me, and they was listening to my lyrics. They're like, "Bree, you ain't never been on that. You don't know that."
Yeah.
I said, "Bro, I ain't even respond back. I just like left the studio session because it was like, bro, like it just."
Hold on,
showed
what
me
you
that.
say he what?
They was like, man, you ain't on that, man. You know, you was making music about just the party and things like that. But I was going through something, trying to express myself. They couldn't see it because they didn't know me, and I was around so many people that just didn't know me. Everybody wanted me to put on this image of being just
happy
all the time.
But you fight,
and it's been that through since 13 years old. So it's like I got to a place where I didn't want to create no more.
You think music do that?
Yeah, it definitely do that. It do that regardless, but in the same breath, it's not just the music. It's really just like I feel like it was myself too, though. You know, I felt confident in wearing that armor of being celebrated and being in this happy world. Like, I'd rather live there than being.
Man, for sure. I mean, I think we all go.
We all have our ups and downs.
We all most definitely.
I do want to ask you this though, Bree.
I know we getting deep in here.
Let's get deep. That's what we doing.
I can swim.
That's why I do a couple interviews. Like, I be real.
And that's what I tell. That's what I tell my brother.
Like,
that's what I tell my brother. Like up here, we don't really want to do. Hey man, how long you been doing music? Where did you get your start? Let's get into it.
I be trying to get the people that really follow me and listen to me. Like they when they listen to these interviews, they get something from.
Absolutely.
I'm never going. I don't go to interviews talking about my accolades.
So let me ask you this, Bree.
Let
me ask you this, Bree. In 2022, brother. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. But I got a lot of growing to do. I'm still going through like trying to, it's in a way of trying to find that healthy balance. Like that healthy balance with just family and music and also just like happiness, living.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Cause man, this work thing, bro, I've been slaving this thing for a long time.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? And not saying I ain't happy doing music. It's just like it created like where it's just been a pressure thing because everybody always want me to be number one. And it's like I don't want to be a star. To be honest with you, I never wanted to be a star. I was writing music to get away from the stuff that I was going through.
Let me ask you this, Bree.
And then Wes found me.
Shout out Wes. What up, Wes?
My bad, Bree, but I do want to ask you this, man. Do you think you'll still be writing music at 47, 48 years old?
I really want to start rapping at 25 as a star. I really want to do songwriting and films, and like I do movie gigs and put people in position like I've been doing.
Yeah,
like
but your fans gonna want that music, man. And
they gonna get it.
Yeah, so at 25, look, probably about 45, 25, man. I think right now, look at your career. Look, come on, man. 25, you gonna be
like I gotta drop. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, but what I'm doing is very intentionally though. Yeah. Every drop I do is intentional now. Like it's not about like I don't go on no record label schedule.
Yeah,
no more.
trying to pop, get a deal.
Like that's how I'm feeling. Cause it's like, bro, my music gotta mean something. You know what I'm saying? In some way, like everything I do gotta mean something.
What's recording like? So you a studio rat?
I used to. I was slave to it. I don't do that no more. But now I got rips where I hear something, I can go in and go crazy and get out.
Yeah.
I know myself now though. But like I was a studio rat for a long time. 17 to I graduated, to be real.
What make you when did you say this one I'm finna do right here? I'm finna kick it up a notch.
On what you mean? Tell me.
Just music wise. Because and the reason I say that is because like I said, we said this off air when we was just chopping it up over the video. Imagine you at that moment, right? And the people who was in your contact list who was doing music.
Yeah.
And who was like, yo, I'm gonna do this until where you at now.
Yeah.
What made you not stop? Because I know on down the line, you seen plenty of people stop.
I was saying how it inspired my people, my family. I was saying how it inspired the people around me. Because literally, my story and my music is literally about everybody that was around me at the time. As much as I feel like I got away from that, you know what I'm saying? And when I pursued it, but like, my dad, when Team Lil Bree first started, like when people started being fans and creating all this content, my dad was shot. He got shot 8 times. He was in the hospital.
Oh,
okay. And the doctor told him he couldn't walk again. But he walking now because
Not gonna lie.
that's how faith is though.
Faith
Nice.
is
like,
amazing, man.
But like around that time, like I needed, something, and like the people was there for me, and they didn't realize of what was going on behind the scenes, behind the doors, because like I was young. That story wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying?
Not for the crowd that was already making the content for you.
That wasn't ready, but like
that's deep that you knew that though. That was deep that you knew that.
Yeah, that's true. But in the same breath, I think it came from a lot of fear too. But also, I knew that that's heavy. But at the same time, like that was a different time of music too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that right there, like that's why I be telling people, music really did save my life. We was in Valley Brook, wild, and I wanted to fight all the time. Like I wanted to be a fighter, and I wanted to be something I shouldn't have wanted to be.
Most definitely.
And like
you were just going down that journey. I think we all go down that path in life where it's a highway, and you can get off for exit gangster, you can get off for exit go to college,
whatever you want to do.
Yeah, and it's just it's how long your gas in your mind. Your mind is your gas, and it's. How far I'm gonna go, because you got to keep going far to get out for success and to get out for entrepreneurship. Like you got to go far, and I feel like this, man. When you going through those dark times and you holding them back, but now you're saying now it's like
I'm accepting everything.
All right, cool. Let's
butterfly effect. There we go.
There you go. Let's get into something. Let's get into something a little bit more positive, man. I know motivation. I like to talk a lot about motivation.
He do, y'all.
And I also heard that you just had a child. You just had a child?
Yeah.
What is that? What is that like, man?
It's the best. It's the best. Like, it's
give you something to live for.
I'm cleaning. I'm really cleaning myself.
Yeah. Yes.
That's really what's going on, though. When I made my son, I planned my son. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no surprise. Like, me and my girl, we knew what
She didn't put a hole in the condom.
Nah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I already knew what I wanted to do. And I knew I had this plan before everything. Everything in my life has been premeditated.
Okay. So you
because I knew I wanted to go to college. I know I wanted to finish college.
Did you do that, Bree?
I did everything.
You finished college? What college?
Tennessee State University.
Yeah, there you go.
See, I knew.
Big Blue.
I knew. I'm my bad. Yo, shout out TSU, man. What's up, man? We used to
eat Taco Bell out there.
Get chased out of that parking lot. Wilson Dorm. I have. Oh my God! But having
that's dangerous.
Having your son, I see you take your son a lot of places. I was hoping that you bring your son on this podcast because he's famous now. Because he goes to studio, he goes to meetings with Bree everywhere.
Yeah, he gonna be at rehearsal tonight. I had to pick one. Which one do I want to go to?
That's good shit, though, Bree. That's good shit.
That's what's up,
It's
man.
a life-changing event. I can relate to that because I have a son. Shout out my son.
For sure.
So I know that's a life-changing event. I guess before we let you get out of here, you speaking about mental health earlier, right? I guess we could try to balance the two. Now, what? I guess I want to say, how did you know? Well, let me say it like this: have you ever suffered from mental health issues?
For sure.
Okay, how did you know that? Because in our community, coming from where
how
we
the hell
come
you
from,
know you dealing with mental health?
They say, "Hey, Bree, you better take your crazy ass in the room and stop all that stuff."
Yeah. So how did you know you was dealing with mental health?
Well, it was my teacher, man. She everybody was celebrating me, and this is Tennessee State University, and I was overworking myself, man, and she was like, "Man, are you okay?" I ain't heard nobody ask me that in so long, and she was like,
"It was genuine."
And she was like, "I really do think you should do therapy. I think you should try it. Like, I think you should." Nobody could see it but her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was going to school every day, class every day, but that teacher, she really cared about me enough to help me change my life around. And then, honestly, like, that was 2020. That was right after the TV show, and then after the tour, and like, it was cool. Like, I was being celebrated. It was the biggest time, probably one of the biggest times in my career. Me and Duke just dropped. Like, it was up. You know what I'm saying? But like, I really didn't. I wasn't happy. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't for her. I wouldn't be transformed into this butterfly. Like, it's crazy.
So fighting your depression and stuff when you was going through that, is that how you got your shoes? Like when you started doing your shoes and stuff?
Honestly, to be transparent, Blanks just reached out to me and they seen the movement of the butterfly and what I was talking about, and they're like, "Man, we know you the guy." I really wasn't I'm not into the design and stuff. My little brother Jeremiah is more so than me.
Yeah.
There you go.
And he gonna take more role in design and stuff like that. Like I'm just more of like the person to make the things happen. That's just always been.
Okay, I see. Well, yeah. Put people
nice.
in better positions.
Yo.
That's nice. That's nice. So Bree, man, tell the people, man, this has been dope, bro. This has been really, really dope.
I still got
bro.
a lot of more. I want to ask you.
I can talk all that.
Yeah, let's go, man.
Here,
we got. I want to ask you this right here. I want to ask.
We got more time. I
want to ask when we just the level of where you at right now when just creating your music and creating the brand from years ago and seeing the progress now. Now I want to ask, like, being in LA and meeting people and seeing the behind the scenes of the industry, did that shit scare you a little bit? Like I ain't fucking with this.
Nah, I shouldn't say I know the truth.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you saw the truth.
So like, it's like, bro, why am I gonna waste my life? We was talking about these rappers dying all the day. Like, you risking your life for something that ain't even real, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I learned that, you know, I took the time to meet with people at Spotify, Pandora. I got books from the greats, you know. You know, honestly, another thing about my mental health thing, before DMX passed away, I spent 2 days with him in Nashville, full days.
Nice.
That's what's up, man.
He helped me save my life too. He talked to me like for real about this. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's just things like that, you know what I'm saying, that kind of like, people need to know the truth before they enter this game, because it's set up for you to burn out and be sad and be mad and be angry. When I was in these positions, man, with my idols, I'm like, dang, they still going through it. They in chains. But on television, you thinking they happy.
Yes, television. I at an early age, I knew television was entertainment. I don't care what channel you put it on. I knew that it was entertainment. I know media will blow a story up just because of, you know, entertainment. If this is good, then we're going to blow it up and we're going to make it entertainment. But I also knew, for me, I also knew the same thing as, like, if I'm going to create something, I ain't going to just hand it over. Or I'm not just going to have another person who's in it. And it's easy to say that when people say, well, what about if you're struggling? Well, if you're struggling and you know what you got, you believe in what you got, then you can hold on to it because it's going to be better days.
And why don't you believe in what you got, period? Like, that's what I'm doing this show for. I'm not really doing it for, I'm doing it for myself, of course. But, like, I'm trying to show all the artists. Like, I got artists from Cincinnati coming. I got record labels that dealt with me coming from LA and all these other places. But, like, I'm trying to show independent artists, like, your family, your friends, and these people in front of you, you could be successful with them.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, like, you will find yourself trying to rush the process, or you try to go after the big fish and not even get a big fish when there's a bunch of little fishes right here that equal out to that big fish.
There you go. You go. Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. This is who I am.
Nah, slow grind better than no grind, man.
Slow grind. You telling that to two guys who had to circle East Nashville every single day. We circled every corner. We circled every sidewalk, and we passed every corner store just to make $10.
Well, I'm trying to be remember like a Nipsey Hussle, Jay-Z. I ain't really into that, you know, being a little baby. And I mean, I ride with Lil Baby. Don't get me wrong. He gonna be
great
idol
music,
too,
but I know what you're saying.
But like, I'm trying to be, you know, I'm trying to be a curator, and I'm trying to make an impact. You feel me? I'm trying to, you know, change lives. That's why we in the juvenile system this day. Every Thursday I'm in there getting people out. You know what I'm saying?
Doing
That's
what?
real life.
Yeah, talk to the people about that. Let's get into that.
I do mentorships, music mentorships. I record them in there. I talk to them. I put them on path. If they got dreams and stuff, I connect the people and bring them in to talk to them about what they dreams.
Yeah, so they can most definitely can believe in their dream.
Yeah, because they feel they easy. A lot of youth is easily manipulated by what their surroundings was. That's what got them in there. But they just need a friend. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm raising my son to be a good friend. That's first and foremost.
Yes. Being a friend is very hard.
A conversation can change a kid's life. Because a lot of them kids, they don't got them people like us.
To sit down and talk to them.
And that's why I created Butterfly Nation, Butterfly Effect. I bring real big time artists in. So come talk to these kids and talk to the youth and go talk to the people. Let them know they are heard by somebody they look up to. Because that can change somebody's life easily. That alone, you know what I'm saying? So like that's what I've been creating and doing, because it's like I'm really investing in my community. I'm not really. I did everything like on my checklist, to be real. But now it's time for me to like really do more and continue. You know, I'm gonna continue dropping projects, but it's gonna come.
Yeah, you gotta continue giving the fans what they need, because like you said, even though they're happy, because music music is emotion and music is feelings. And if I'm going through a bad day and I want to pop a little Brie on, when I pop a little Brie on, and it changed my mood. So that's why I say, like, when you saying the retirement and stuff like that was, hey man, we want you around.
He used the retirement word on that.
We want you around. We want you to stay around. We don't want you to go nowhere. We so happy of just the positive that you spread. Look, you making me happy. You making Missy happy. You making just all of us in here smile a little bit better because you're not afraid to talk about these problems. These are problems that a lot of black men in the neighborhoods that we grow up on scared to go down that path because a lot of us are raised in poverty. But I took a different kind of route. And a lot of my friends were gang members. And they laughed at me. They was like, yo, he's not in the gang. Lano just like, you know what I'm saying? Lano was this. And but eventually, I would have to deal with that. I had to kind of, double stand on what I said I'm gonna do.
That's how I feel.
Because these guys was gang members, and they all, and I tell my man this all the time. My homeboy Boopy, I always say this. I met a guy who was a gang member that said anybody that's not in a gang shouldn't have nothing. And I was thinking that kind of mind frame to have, and I had to grow up around people like that.
Yeah.
So, but the type of stuff that I was doing, they wasn't doing, so it was kind of frowned upon a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So they like, he get money though.
I heard that.
You see what I'm saying?
I got a story I want to
feel
vouch.
that.
I want to vouch for
feel
you.
that.
I want to vouch for
heard
you
that.
on this. I want to vouch for you on this, Lil Bree, because I seen some. Shout out to John Early, middle school, man. My daughter plays for the basketball team, and I'm there watching my daughter play. Made a couple threes, missed a couple threes. You know how she do. But at halftime, Lil Bree performed, and I'm thinking, Lil Bree just came off of TV with Chance the Rapper, T.I. Why is he in the hood at this middle school that's been looked over,
I'll tell you
performing for those children? Talk to me, brother.
I'll tell you why. For sure.
Awesome.
My sister went to John Early Middle School.
There you go.
Like, as soon as Liza Graham hit me up, like, this was going on in that community, I resonated quickly to it.
Yes.
But I understand. I looked at my sister's issues when we was coming up. Like, your community, I walk with my community on me. Like, I get every pain and every side of the field, like, because, like, I done been in every situation. I done been in every neighborhood. So, like, I know what these communities are going through in different areas and what they're facing, what they challenge, and what they need. So, if I could provide some inspiration or some type of insight to get out of something or show them something, a lighter path, I'm going to do it. And I know that's why I keep getting blessings. That's why I keep getting, these sponsorships and deals and, different business things. Like, we working on a TV show out in L.A. We just got a deal for the Shine TV series where we mentor a bunch of artists and bring them in, just make them compete. And really, we just give them game. Like, and it's all off of being genuine.
Yeah, that's what's
ain't
up,
nothing
man.
else. That's why I say I love the music. I'm telling y'all, I love music. I love doing it because I do it I do it every day. I write every day.
Yeah, it's
But
easy now. It's like riding a bike.
But I write poems. That's really that's what I really
A
do.
poet.
Like, I really do that all day. So it's like
But my man,
it's like, bro, I really wanna, make sure I come with substance every time I
That's
come
what's
through now.
up,
Because
man.
now I'm standing for something bigger.
That's what's up. So look, on this show right here, man, if nobody know and now you know, we like to do something where we like to just give people they credit and we like to just tell people, man, how much we appreciate them for what they doing.
Yes, sir.
So, it's something that me and Mr. McGee came up with. It is called Mushy Moments.
Absolutely.
And this is a time
Absolutely.
where we make sure that we put that spotlight on somebody. So who do you want to put that spotlight at this moment right here?
Man.
It can be whoever you want to.
Yeah, don't have to be local, just anywhere, bro.
Anybody.
All right. I'm going with Reese. His birthday was just last Saturday. Last Friday, and we celebrated Saturday. And it's just crazy. Like, my son, like, watching him grow. Like, bro, he was like in my hand. He was this small. Now he this big. He took his first steps. I'm just ready to get to him. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just crazy. But it just showed me how, it's crazy. I'm learning all my mistakes from him.
Black fathers
you
do
go.
exist.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Black fathers.
I like that.
You heard Bree speak about his father earlier. So, black fathers are around. The
They real.
stereotype is
That's facts.
the stereotype is just that. It's just a stereotype.
And I like to do my mushy moment. First, I like to just do a mushy moment for the whole city. for the whole state, man. Let me tell you something.
Let's go.
I'm gonna say this before I go. Whatever you doing, I don't care how you doing it. Just whatever journey that you feel like in your heart that you want to go down, do it. If it make you happy, if being a DJ, a chef, a radio personality, opening up a podcast, doing music, mechanic, whatever you feel like.
Anything.
I'm 100%, man. Born Rich Club, 2'Live, we most definitely encourage positivity,
Facts.
unity.
100%.
I'm doing a mushy moment for my whole state, for my whole city. Everybody, let's come together. Let's not worry about what nobody else is doing. Let's just focus on the journey that we're doing and that you're going. And then the people who are going to be connected to you eventually will come.
That's gonna be beautiful.
That's my mushy moment for my city, man. I love my city, and I want my city to win. And stop comparing. And listen, man, stop comparing your talent or your growth on someone else's city, because we know Atlanta has the music hole in the chokehold, but we also know that the talent that we create here, if we just come with that unity, we'll have it in a chokehold. So, you know, that should be inspiration and motivation. Shout out to Memphis, but that should be motivation and inspiration for us to come together and go harder, because we most definitely can. So that's my mushy moment for my city, man. I want my city to win, man.
Nice.
Get us a manifestation.
I'm gonna give mine to my brother, man. I can't do this, man. I don't know why. I should have already had this typed up, but let me get it to my brother, man. Yeah, man. My brother, the head coach of the Tennessee State University Tigers men's basketball team. Yeah. My brother Brian Collins, aka Lil Penny, man. This is a brother. This is a brother that I grew up with. From fucking middle school, man. Ewing Park, White Creek, all of that good stuff. I used to sleep, on his mom and dad's couch. And now this brother, not only was he a star at White Creek High School playing basketball, he was also a star at Belmont College playing basketball. Okay. And he put in his work in the junior college ring, and and now he's the head coach. He ain't going for that. Now he's the head coach of the Tennessee State University men's basketball team.
That's big.
And it's a brother who I saw get it out the mud. Great family, raised, great mother, great father. I see him now on social media, and I actually interviewed him maybe like a year ago.
Oh, that's huge,
beautiful
man.
wife, children. He's doing his thing, man. And I'm gonna say this, man. Tigers, FanDuel, you're gonna have to cut the check, but I bet on them Tigers, man. I bet.
I wonder if you're gonna let me run some plays for him. I got some plays that I learned off of. Hey, man, I got the new 2K23, man. So I got some plays for you.
No. You gotta sit back. But yeah, man. I'm putting my money on the Tennessee State Tigers this year. Take them every game.
And
every game to cover.
I'm going Marcus Fitzgerald week. That's what we put.
There you go.
Yeah, for sure, man. Shout out to Marcus.
And he's doing beautiful things. He's getting talent.
I want to play him one-on-one.
He's getting talent in here. He had
set that up for me. I want to play you one-on-one.
That's my guy.
He had Master P son came here.
Man,
let's go.
Nobody want to say. Nobody want to talk about that.
I want to play him one-on-one, but I want to play him one-on-one. But I wanted to go to 12.
So I can say something.
I thought later was gonna say something.
No, I want to play him one-on-one, but listen, it got to be. We're going to 12, and I got 11 and a half, and he got nothing. And you got to put me right up under the goal.
Yeah, you might have a chance then. But I want to make sure that brother get his flowers, man. I definitely want to make sure that brother get his flowers, because I like the grind. I like it. Lil Bree, I like your grind, bro. From when I first heard about you, when you first crossed my radar to now, bro. I see the growth.
Yes,
I
big
see
things.
You became, a young man to a man now, with his own family. So I appreciate this, man. I appreciate you, everything. Hey, tell the people how they can follow your career. Follow everything you're doing, the butterfly movement, the whole nine, brother.
Everything, you can go to butterflynation.me, or you can go everything at 2'Live Bree, 2'Livebre. It's all love, man. Just be you, stay alive, and keep flying.
For sure.
There you go.
Yo, what's up, man? Y'all already know what's going on. Lano XL 18 Pockets, stay true, get money, stay true.
Lano, I would be remiss if I let us in this podcast without talking about this weak ass mic, man. Look at it. It might, man. It's been going down, like slowly, just going down the whole time. Like, bro, I looked up one time and the mic was way down.
Yeah, just don't break it. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, just don't break the microphone.
But shout out to Missy. Shout out to Missy, though. Missy done ran over here and ducked. She done ducked behind the camera 17 times while we doing this show to get the mic.
They got a great behind the scenes.
I'm definitely not going to hate on it. You know. You get what it is. It is what it is. But I'll say this, man. I'm going to take y'all home, man. Listen, man. If nobody told you today that they love you, let me be the first one to say that I love you. I love you. I love you. Family, we are out.
Peace.